Well, it's fair to say we've got a huge match in the Premier League today. We could, for the first time since August, get ourselves out of the relegation zone. It's a massive, massive moment. Let's see if we can pull it off. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of non-league to Champions League with South Shields. Today we are back with two matches, one in the league away to Fulham, who we've got a very good record against, 3 wins out of 3. Before taking on Everton in the FA Cup quarter-final as we look to make it to Wembley, which would be an incredible, incredible achievement. Now, obviously, we've played no matches since the last episode. However, we have picked up quite a few injuries. Alexander has been ruled out for the next 2 to 4 months, which is a real shame because he's been awesome in the team recently, but he has picked up an injury. He's going to be out for the rest of the year. Hamza Morel is also out of contention, probably for the next month or so. He's been okay since joining us in the summer. And that joins an already decently sized list with Matus Novotny, Jack Allen and Brody Hughes. But we take on a Fulham side who have been slowly but surely sliding down the table. They got off to a great start this season. We're actually top of the league for a little bit, but they have had an awful 2032 so far. Although the last 2 matches they have got 4 points out of. So it's a big match for them as well. They'll feel like this is probably their last chance to stay up, because if we beat them 4 points adrift with 8 games to go, that's going to be very, very difficult. But if we do win today, then we will perhaps briefly be out of the relegation zone. This is, if you like, our game in hand over West Ham. So, yeah, really excited to see what we can do here. So let's have a little look at the team for today. We've got Peretz starting in goal with Chamadeu, Husa, Marachal and Prendergast in defence. We've got De Silva and Lewis Skelly holding the midfield with Hassan, Gonzaga and Bontonali starting behind Beto up top. Vivaldo Semedo is back from injury and he will return to the bench today. So let's see how we get on in this one. Right, as I say, it should be a good match, but one I'm a little bit nervous about. You know, Fulham have been a team that we've had the beating of recently, but it feels like everything is going against the grain this season, so it might well be that Fulham turn the form against us here. This was our very, very first Premier League match. We beat them 2-1 away at Craven Cottage in our first game of last season. Now, we've improved massively since then, of course. So it is a big, big moment to see whether we can pull this off. Can we continue our good form? And of course, last episode beating Sunderland and Preston in that. It really was a good day. Here's Husa on the ball. Husa gets it forward to Hassan. Now here's Chamadeu. Gets it to De Silva. De Silva pushing forward. This would be a great start for us if we could get on the scoreboard. De Silva gets it forward to Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly forward to Gonzaga, and Beto had a chance, but it was offside. Missed anyway. And, well, Semedo will be delighted with that because he wants to fight his way back into the team. Beto's sort of made that place his own over the last few weeks. Lewis Skelly into the middle. There's a header from Husa just over the bar. But this is a very, very positive start for us, which is exactly what we needed. Now, Newcastle, presumably 1-0 up against Aston Villa. That one doesn't really affect us, but look how many teams, I mean, anywhere up to Bournemouth are very much still in the relegation zone. And you would say anybody up to sort of Man United are still theoretically in the relegation fight if they were to lose every single game, which is unlikely, but I mean, who would have thought Man United would have been in that contention anyway? Well, Beto's just scored. That sort of came from nowhere. Very, very poor mistake from Fernandes, the goalkeeper there. And, Beto has stuck it into the back of the net. Let's have a little look at this. I mean, Fernandes with the pass, that was really, really poor. And then Beto, good finish. He did his best to make a meal of it, but makes it 1-0 and puts us ahead. And wait for it to update. We're out of the relegation zone, everybody. How on earth we have managed that, I honestly have no clue whatsoever. We were so dead and buried before Christmas, but this incredible run of form has got us right back into it. Right, here's Hassan. Just dinked it over the wall for De Silva here. Gonzaga finds Beto. It should have been 2-0. Really should have been 2-0. How's that not gone in? Absolutely ridiculous. Here's Lewis Skelly now. He whips it into the middle. There's a potential header. Marikal with the header. And Fernandes with the catch. Well, we have had lots of chances. Need to sort of put this to bed. Into the middle it goes. Hits the post. And Gonzaga misses. It's another corner. Come on, boys. Lewis Skelly now. Who says waiting in the middle? There he is with the header, and it's another save. How have we not put this game out of sight? We've had 4 shots on target, a 1.77 XG here. My goodness, right. Yeah, Chamadeu's having a good game, but has taken a knock, and it would be crucial to our season if he was to be out for the rest of it, so I think we need to take him off and protect him. Here's Beto, gets it to De Silva now. De Silva finds Chamadeu on the right-hand side. Let's keep an eye on him here. Gets it forward to Hassan. This is a great chance. There's Beto, and he makes it 2-0. And that is exactly what Vivaldo Semedo does not want to see while he is sat on the bench. Just come back from injury. Beto has put in a brace. And, Chamadeu, once again, great from him. And what an assist from Hassan. He was one I was on the fence about starting, but it's paid dividends. And, 2.43 XG, you've got to say, we've played well so far. And it's unlucky that it's not more, to be honest with you. We've had some great chances in there. Let's see if we can keep that going in the second half. Here's Hassan. Gets it into Lewis Skelly. There's Gonzaga. Ooh, and Gonzaga again. Musa misses it. But wow. How are we not out of sight? At 3.21 now. XG. Oh, God. Here come Fulham. I was just about to take Chamadeu off, but if they score here, I think we'll keep him on. It's into the middle, and yeah, they score. And you just sort of know what's coming here. And Neto scores for them now. So we've got 2 goals from Beto, 1 goal from Neto. Oh, dear. Oh, come on. Come off it. If they score here, this is just pure FM, isn't it? Good save from Peretz there. Right, Husa not having the best of games. But we don't really have anyone on the bench to bring on. So I'm going to bring on Cody Dramer. Bontonali's going to come off, and we are going to replace him with Aranda. Just had a feeling when I seen Aranda's name, I was like, he's going to score in this match. Let's hope that comes good. But Fulham very much still in this match. Here's Gonzaga, gets it to Dramer. What a cross that is into the middle. And Aranda was there waiting. Couldn't do anything with it. Prendergast on the ball, gets it to De Silva. No, that's not great. Lewis Skelly finds Gonzaga. Here's Beto. Oh, and Gonzaga's going to get there. How's he not scored? How? Oh, no. No. Here's Abada. Please don't score here. Yes, Pendergrast gets it away. It feels like this highlight's going to fizzle out, but the longer it goes on, the more worried I become. Bassi, Here's Everton into the middle. It goes. Oh, it's it. Oh, it's in. It's in. And this is 100% onside. 20 minutes to go. This is a huge moment this season. We have absolutely battered Fulham today. And somehow it's 2-2. And we could well lose this match. This is a complete and utter FMing at this point. Oh, for God's sake. Here's Lacey with a corner kick. He whips it in. Marical to Silva. Here's Bassi. Lacey into the middle. Miley. Oh, my God. I absolutely despise this game sometimes. I mean, you've just got to be kidding me. This is just pathetic. I don't quite understand, to be honest. I just don't get what have we done wrong in this match? What has happened? I mean, Peretz has been awful. But Fulham have no right of winning this match. From 2-0 down, being absolutely hammered, and they've come back and won 4-2. Honestly, I've never felt more temptation to just absolutely rage quit and never play the game again after that. But that is what FM does, and it is just pathetic sometimes, because that just would never ever happen in real life. It really wouldn't. That could be it. That genuinely could be it. We would have been out of the relegation zone. We should have won that 4-5, 6-0. But we've been absolutely robbed. Right. Let's see how we get on against Everton. Got to recover from that. Well, a few changes for the match against Everton then. Hoyenhal comes in goal because Peretz has gashed his head, unfortunately. Paulinho comes in for Lewis Skelly, who is suspended, and Semedo comes in for the ineligible Beto up top because he is obviously Everton's player, so we can't play Beto against his parent club. So we get into it. Fingers crossed we can get over the line here and get into the FA Cup semi-final. Although I won't be too mad if we lose here, because it'll allow us to concentrate on the league. But of course, the man that wants to win trophies in me is like, of course, we want to stay in with an opportunity of winning the FA Cup. That would be incredible for South Shields, and getting into Europe, there's just so much at stake with that. But we'll see what happens here, because Everton could thump us today. They really could. It's going to be a tough battle, I think. But we'll try and come out on top, and we'll see where this goes. In one of our final matches at the Stadium of Light. I'm hoping that we're going to be at the Sir Robert Briggs Arena after its completed expansion in April. And there's De Silva with the shot. Hits the post, I think. Maybe it was a save, actually. It's a corner kick, so it was a save. Wow. Very, very good. Right. Let's see how we get on. It's into the middle, and it's bouncing around. Chamadeu was there, couldn't really do anything with it, unfortunately for him. But it's 0-0 here. Right. We are the better team, but honestly, after what happened in the last match, I just can't. I can't trust this game anymore. It was honestly such a pathetic match. Absolutely robbed, 100%. But we've got to go onwards and upwards now. We've got to get over it. We can't turn back the clock now. Here's Hassan, gets it to Bontonali, gets it back to Polinia, now to De Silva. That's forward to Chamadeu, and there's Bontonali, puts us 1-0 up. And, well, the referee's coming forward straight away. I think he was onside. It didn't look like an offside goal, and it is awarded. Fantastic. 1-0 to the mighty Mariners just before half-time, and that's what we needed. We need a bit of positivity now. Get that confidence back in us again. We were playing so well against Fulham, and that's almost the most frustrating thing in all of it. And Chamadeu didn't end up being injured. I mean, maybe him coming off, that was something that changed the game because he was dictating play on that right-hand side. But hey, as I say, it's in the past. We need to get over it now and just move on, and hopefully move on up to the semi-final of the FA Cup. That would be incredible. What an achievement that would be for little old South Shields. And considering we've had so much heartbreak in this competition over the years, going back all the way to our days when we were in non-league, and it just didn't look like it was ever going to happen for us. But it's going okay now. Right, Hassan's going to come off. We're going to put Minty on. Semedo's going to come off, and I'm going to put on Washington up front. It's been a tough second season for David Washington. He's had his fair share of injury troubles this year. So it would be nice to see him get back into some sort of form in the last few matches, give him some momentum to go into next season with. Here's Pulisic on the ball. Back to Zeze, now to McNeil on the left-hand side, pushing forward now. And this is a good run, and there's Everton back in the match. And again, just like the Fulham match, they've been absolutely nowhere. We've had chances, didn't put them into the back of the net, and it's now South Shields 1, Everton 1, and this would go to extra time if it was to stay like this. But in fairness to Everton, they have got a better XG, so this is much less of a FMing than the last match, put it that way. Right, 5 minutes to go. Oh, we'd love to get a late winner here and just save 30 minutes on the legs, but I don't think it's going to happen. 6 minutes of added time, and of course, today of all days, it has to go to extra time. Right, let's thrash the arms, say we're far from pleased with that, and try and get them going in this extra time period. Looking at it, there's not many players that are playing well here. I'm thinking Prendergast is a candidate to come off, but who goes at left back? Or do we switch up the formation a little bit, maybe go for two up top and really try and attack it? Here's Minty forward. This is a great chance. It's Cody Dramer into the middle it goes, and well, Gonzaga with a very weak header over the bar, and the boys are just absolutely shattered. Washington's not played well. I mean, what's his penalty taken? 12. That's not bad. This is 10. 7. Wow. Carlos. I suppose there's not really anybody that can take penalties any better. So I think we just have to stick with the boys. 10 minutes to go. and we'll see if we can come out on Pen or Jeffs. Maybe we can sneak a late winner here, but I can't see it happening. And there it is. Right. I mean, we have some decent potential in there, but it gets bad very quickly, doesn't it? Right, team talk. Relax, pick your spot, and don't worry. Let's go and do it. Come on, boys. Let's get through to the semi-final of the FA Cup. Here comes Bontonali. He's going to step up first. Bontonali steps up, and what a penalty that is. Our January signing, £12 million, has been a bit of a revelation for us right in front of the Everton fans here. Esposito steps up. Good save. Good goal. Not a good save. Sorry for those of you that weren't watching intently there. Hoyenhal went the right way, couldn't get his hands on it. Here's David Washington. He steps up. Great penalty from him. Obviously, we were thinking about taking him off in the second half of extra time there, but kept him on, and I'm glad we did. Here's Musa, steps up, and well, Hoyenhal goes the right way again. Just couldn't quite keep it out. And now here's Josh Da Silva. He steps up. Great penalty. All of them have gone to the right so far, which is quite funny. McNeil. Is he going to be the first to buck the trend? Dwight McNeil steps up and doesn't buck the trend, but Hoyenhal thought he might. Now Koopmeiners. Pierre Koopmeiners hasn't played much this season. Let's see what he can do. Steps up, and that is a horrendous penalty. And it looks like it's going to be double heartbreak in today's episode. Here's Fofana now. Fofana stepping up, and that's a brilliant penalty. Absolutely fantastic. So we need to score now, and it's going to be Husa to step up. And I've got to be honest, we know what's going to happen here. He is going to miss this because I do not trust him to score a penalty to save his life. Husa steps up. Oh, it's an excellent penalty, actually. I underestimated him. Our wonder kid centre-back who, he's been so up and down this season. It's unbelievable. But hopefully he'll learn and he'll become world-class. Right, Dalglish is going to step up here. This to send Everton into the FA Cup semi-finals. Dalglish steps up, and that is a brilliant penalty, and Everton are through to the semi-finals. And yeah, it's double heartbreak today. Sometimes FM is not your friend, and I think today is one of those days, unfortunately. But hopefully we can take it on the chin, move forward with our lives, concentrate on staying in the league. I think we can. We can do it. It's just about whether it will happen. We've got to string the results together now. So with that in mind, we will be back next time out, I think, for the Aston Villa and Crystal Palace match, because I think that's where it's going to really start kicking off. I'm not fancying our chances to get many points before then. So, yeah, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, and then we'll have a final day special of Bournemouth, Leicester and Chelsea, and we will see if we can pull it off, because had we beaten Fulham, I'd have been 100% confident of staying up. Now I'm not so sure. But if you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.